Hi all, good morning. I'm audible. Guys, I'm audible.
Yes, you
Yes,
are
sir.
audible.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's get started. Hi all, welcome in this demo session. Okay, so today we will discuss about demo for 5G, 4G, and ORAN. Okay, so in this today's demo session, I will discuss about briefly like why to join RF Tech Solution. Okay, so where I will discuss few points which will give you understanding how our like training session will be, what strategies we follow in our training session, what all things we have to offer you guys in our different modules. Okay, after that I will discuss about what all tools we have which we will use for our training. Okay, in our training session, and then the syllabus. Okay, what all topics will cover as part of our 4-month training. Okay, then we have this protocol testing. Okay, so like here we are discussing about a lot of thing about like this protocol testing, that protocol testing. Okay, so we'll discuss about like what exactly meaning of the protocol testing. Okay, and how it is different from any other uh, uh, kind of field in the telecom, and then like what is our responsibilities as a protocol testing engineer. Okay, so this is all about what we will discuss today. Okay, in between if you guys have any doubt, any query, so feel free to raise your concerns. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, so okay, so we'll start with why to join Tech Solution. Okay, so here I will discuss about some basic points. Okay, which will with these points I will try to highlight our modules, our training designs. Okay, the strategies which will follow, the roadmap we will follow in our training session, and how these steps, these strategies will help you to achieve your goals. Okay, maybe like in upskilling, in that switching the job, get the right career paths. Okay, all of these. Okay, so we'll discuss these all things. Okay, 5 6 point one by one. So first thing is theory concept. Okay, so theory concept is something whatever. So here we will discuss about like suppose 4G, 5G, and ORAN. Okay, 4G, 5G, and ORAN. Okay, so whatever technology it is. Okay, whatever old protocol we have, whatever call flows we have, information elements we have. Okay, how exactly we will understand this concept, how exactly we will test this concept. Okay, what all different areas we have in this technology. Okay, different protocols we have. First we have to understand a lot of things thoroughly. Okay, the concept basically. Okay, the concept is something which will give us foundation. Okay, on top of that foundation we can build our career. Okay, so first we will discuss about this concept. First we'll discuss about this concept. Okay, for an example, let's take any example, any scenario, anything. Okay, so for example, carrier aggregation. Okay, for an example, we have carrier aggregation, we have throughput testing. Okay, so for that carrier aggregation, okay, CA, first we have to understand why we need that CA. Okay, miss, what is the requirement of that CA? Okay, what is the benefits it is adding in the whatever we have currently. Okay, whatever current approach we have. On top of that, what additional things it is adding. Okay, so first we have to understand what is CA. Okay, why we need this. Okay, why we need this. Then after understanding this concept, after understanding this requirement, then we have to understand the call flow. Okay, understand the call flow means whatever interaction we have between UE and E node B. Okay, and means UE and E node B means whatever information my UE sending to the E node B, and whatever information my E node B sending back to UE. Okay, these two things we have to understand. Okay, after that only we will able to understand the complete communication, end-to-end communication between this UE and eNodeB. Okay, so for this one, for an example, let me divide into two parts. Okay, for example, cell config. Okay, don't worry if you don't aware about it. Okay, I'm just giving one example, so randomly I'm talking about this CA. Okay, so first is cell configuration, or we can say cell addition. Okay, cell addition means the CA is all about just in case, like if we need an extra resources. Okay, suppose I'm connected with some eNodeB. Okay, and after I need some extra resources. Okay, so for that, those extra resources, I will take some additional resources from co-located cells. Okay, that is all about CA. Getting resources from co-located cell, additional bandwidth, additional resources from co-located cell. That is all about your CA. Okay, so there we have two steps. First is cell addition, cell. Second is cell activation. Okay, so first we will understand that is why we require that CA. Then as a part of call flow, okay, what is the kind of call flow of that CA. Okay, that how we are configuring that different cell. Okay, the secondary cells, how we are activating those secondary cells. Okay, then we have to understand that eyes, whatever information elements we have in that I. Okay, in that message, in that whatever communication we are doing to or from UE. Okay, that we have to understand, that we have to see. Okay, so that is your information element or your parameter which we have in the particular message. Okay, then next we have whatever topic we are discussing, whatever call flow we are discussing, whatever technology we are seeing. Okay, then we have to understand what is kind of test cases we can write, we can use to test that particular feature. Okay, because end of the day, as a protocol tester, as a protocol testing engineer, we have to write some scenarios. Okay, we have to write some test cases. With the help of those test cases, we can validate our scenarios, we can validate our test cases, or sorry, that features. Okay, so this is something we have to do, something we have to validate. Okay, so the task is how to write the test cases. Okay, how to write the all the steps, how to decide that expected and this actual result. Okay, all these things we have to understand very deep dive level. Okay, then we have test setup, then we have test setup. Okay, test setup, why that task setup is important. Okay, maybe like one thing I will cover it, I will mention later. Okay, but first understand whatever scenario you are testing. Okay, whatever configuration you are testing, whatever feature you are testing, what is the requirement of that setup, what is the kind of devices you need to validate that feature. That is something in advance you have to decide. Okay, means once you started that execution, once you started that testing that feature, then definitely you will not get that much time. Okay, or that much scope to play around this prepared. Okay, so that is something we also should know about. Whatever test setup requirement we have, whatever setup requirement we have before testing this feature. Okay, then we have execution. Okay, execution is something how we will run this test cases, how we will run this uh, these scenarios, whatever we decided to validate that this one, validate that feature. Okay, then we will do log analysis. Okay, based on this log analysis, what we will do, we can say that particular feature is, or particular scenario is pass fail. Okay, at the time of okay, then one more thing, bug. Okay, bugs is something, the issue or the defect in that particular feature in that particular call flow. Okay, so these are some basic steps which we will discuss for any of the topic, any of the scenario which we will discuss. Okay, why it is important, okay, why it is important discussing all of these things, okay, for this feature, for these call flows, okay, because end of the day, once you join a company, okay, it's not only about your interview, okay, interview is fine, that is kind of your first step, but once you join any company, that is very very important that you should have idea about how a protocol testing engineer works. Okay, how a protocol testing engineer works. Let's say you are in interview, you perform well, but after joining a company, are struggling with new feature. Okay, new feature, new FRs. FR means feature request. Okay, then definitely your survival will be very very tough. Okay, so keep these things in mind. Your job as well as your interview. Okay, from day one we will design our module in such way so that you will have the deep understanding of the work environment, the kind of role and responsibilities of a protocol testing engineer, is what all responsibilities you will have as a protocol testing engineer, whatever responsibilities you have as a kind of testing engineer, is whatever technology you are testing. Okay, so these thing by default keep you guys ready for a job, not only interview. Okay, so that you will have each and every understanding of responsibilities as well as each and everything ready with you, so that you will perform by default better in your interview, as well as it will reflect in your job, it will reflect in your job how much deep understanding you have each and every phase of your testing cycles. Okay, so these are things first we will understand thoroughly. Okay, so that whenever you come across a new task, whenever you come across a new FR, whenever you come across a new maybe like project features, okay, anything, okay, so then you have that things ready, you have that step ready, how exactly deal with these all things with respect to new task as well. Okay, so these all things we will cover, these all things we will discuss as part of our theory classes. Okay, then what next? So here, next thing we have, yeah, any doubt guys, anyone so far, any doubt? Okay, now next thing, hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yep.
Yeah, sir. Actually, you have to told to me about test cases related. So
Mhm.
it's prepare. We need to prepare the test scenario before the
Yes,
test.
yes, I will discuss about it
So
in detail.
which type of scenario requirement on test
I will discuss
and
about.
on
Okay,
executions?
give
Yeah.
me some time. Yeah, I have like I mentioned, right, the day-to-day activity I will discuss that, there I will discuss that task
Okay.
cases part.
Okay.
Give me some time. Okay, okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, yeah, so next thing we have a real-time tool experience. Okay, so tool experience is something, okay, whatever, as I mentioned, whatever scenario or whatever call flow we are discussing, okay, whatever call flow we are discussing, suppose CA, okay, or suppose LT attach, suppose handover, CSFB. Okay, whatever call flow we are discussing, that is fine, we will discussing in the same way, we will discuss in the same way, we will understand each and everything thoroughly. Okay, but until and unless you will not see all of these things in the tool as part of log analysis, okay, so definitely you will not get the complete picture of that particular scenario, of that particular topic. Okay, so what we will do, on day one, okay, from day one, whatever topic we will discuss, if that topic is eligible for tool, at the same time, I will show you the tool. Okay. At the same time, we will open the tool and we will show you whatever we have discussed, whatever we have covered at the same time in the tool. Okay. So that theory as well as practical. Okay. Theory as well as practical, you will have the complete understanding with respect to that topic, with respect to that scenario. Okay. So you don't have to wait. Okay. Sometime it happens, right? We got this feedback, right? Somewhere in some institutes, they have like maybe like 4 months, like 1 or 2 classes for the tool, 1 or 2 classes for the tool. At that time, you were not that much fresh with the theory concept. Okay. When they were discussing that tool only for 1 or 2 classes, maybe 3 4 classes, and the end of this course. Okay. That is not that much fruitful. Okay. So to more systematic approach, what we are doing, whatever we are covering in the theory classes, same time we will try to see, same time we will try to check those concepts, try to understand those concepts in the two. Okay. So that we will have the complete understanding of the tool in and out. Okay. From the zero, from the scratch. Okay. Zero from the scratch means how to load the logs. Okay. How to filter out the messages. Okay. How to connect the device, how to take the live logging. Okay. Each and everything uh, we will discuss, each and everything we will tell you, so that the complete thing, what exactly you have to do as a protocol testing engineer, you will get that complete picture of it. Okay. So these things we will see, these things we will do in our regular classes as part of this tool session or practicals. Clear this one? Any doubt, anyone? Okay. Now, so
No.
okay, as I mentioned in that this one. Okay. So guys, in here, I think I forgot to mention, sorry. In RF Tech solution, guys, we are not limited to trainings. Okay. We are not only limited to trainings. We have some working projects. Okay. We have some working projects. Our team are working in the field testing mainly. Okay. We are providing services to our customer. Okay. Due to that, we have good number of tool, good number of testing kits, test beds, okay, which we can use, which we can provide for our testing. Okay. Yeah. So that's why, like, whatever we will discuss from day one, we can provide you the live experience with that tool, the log analysis experience with that tool. Okay. Yeah. Next thing, we have hands-on tool experience. Okay. So if you see here, we have two two module of tools. We have two modules of tool. One is your real-time tool experience. Next is your hands-on tool experience. And what is difference in these two? Okay. So these two things, module 1 and module 2, okay, these two things, is something in the regular class I will tell you. Okay. This is something in the regular class I will tell you. Okay. Real-time tool experience, in the real-time tool experience, I will tell you like how to use the tool. Okay. How to use the tool, how to open the log, how to filter out the messages. Okay. How to debug this, how to debug that. Okay. So each and everything I will tell you as part of regular class. Okay. Regular sessions. Okay. Now, next one is, but that is not enough, because end of the day, I am the one who is using the tool and show you the live classes, right? But still, you don't have any exposure of that tool. Exposure means you never use that tool, right? So to address that issue, okay, based on the past feedback, what we received from our students, what we have done, what we have done, we have added this one more module. We have added this one more thing in our course, okay, where we are providing 10 to 12 hour 10 to 12 hour hands-on experience. Okay, what do we mean by hands-on experience? Means remotely, one by one, you can access this tool. Okay, you can access this tool throughout your course, okay, for 10 to 12 hour, so that you have that understanding how to use the tool. Okay, in short, whatever we have covered here, whatever we have discussed here, here you will get chance to do the same thing, same practical, you can explore your own. Okay, clear? And that is apart from the training, apart from the regular classes. Okay, apart from the regular classes, what you have to do, you have to request to our admin team. Okay, you have to provide the day and time, and based on your requested day and time, you will get access to that tool. Okay, you can access of that tool. That is something proudly we can say we are the only coaching institute which we are providing that hands-on tool experience to our students, to our candidates. Clear? Anyone any doubt in that, in this one? Any query, anyone? Because understand in that way, whatever interview you will appear, okay, might be if someone already have experience in that one, okay, in that facing interview, okay. So first they will start with that question, is your day-to-day activity? Okay, what is your day-to-day activity? What they mean by day-to-day activity? What is exactly you are doing? Which tools you are using? Which FRs you have covered? What all bugs you have seen? How you have doing the log analysis? Okay, so in this part, the combination is 50% you need theory understanding and 50% you need tool understanding. Okay, so the tool is as much as important as your theory concepts. Okay, so we cannot ignore this tool, because any company or as an interviewer, we also looking for a candidate who can join a company and can start contributing as soon as possible, right? So combination of these three things, okay, combination of three things means your theory concept, your tool experience, whatever we are discussing with you, we are showing you in the regular classes, and the hands-on tool experience will give you the complete understanding, will give you the complete experience of theory as well as practical classes. Clear, everyone? Any doubt, anyone?
No.
Okay, yeah. Next thing, okay. Next we have placement cell. Okay, so once you complete or about to complete your 4 month, okay, then placement activity will start. Okay, it's around after 3 months. Okay, then how exactly will prepare for that activities? So first thing is, after every month, suppose that is 4 month of course, okay, after every month we will take demo interview. Okay, we will take demo interview, so that whatever we have covered in that 1 month, okay, whatever we have covered in that 1 month, okay, you will get some idea, some understanding, like what type of questions you may face from those topics. Okay, so to track your progress so that we can share some feedback with you, okay, we will take that demo interview. Okay, that is one thing. Second thing is, after or once we are about to complete the course, we will share some set of questions. Okay, is what type of questions we ask as an interviewer, what type of questions our candidate have faced in past. Okay, means that in 4G or 5G or ORAN. Okay, in different companies. Okay, so those we will share, those questions we will share with you. Okay, now your CV updation, your Naukri profile updation, your LinkedIn profile updation, okay, all this support we will provide you, so that you can prepare your profile. You can manipulate, like if required, you can manipulate your experience, okay, based on your job profile or job description, that requirement, okay. So these all things will provide. Last thing and very, very important thing is final 4 month, we will take one interview, your final interview. Based on that interview, we will provide two reference, okay. At least two reference we will provide, but that is important, right? Until and unless you will not ready, we will not provide any reference, okay. So first thing is, based on this interview, if you are prepared, then we will provide you that reference, okay, with the RF Tech solution, okay, from our HR team will provide, take care of all of these things, okay. So we will provide some reference and try to schedule at least two interview in the industry, okay. If you are not prepared, then your mentor, your team will help you out in the preparation, okay, so that like as soon as possible you will be able to ready for the interview, okay. These all things we will do as part of your placement activities, okay. Might be you have seen like recently a lot of candidates placed successfully, okay, and they are just after completion of, or maybe just maximum 1 or 2 month completion of the course, okay. So it's all about you, it's all about hard work, it's all about your passion, okay. Now next thing is 24/7 support, okay. So 24/7 support is, we have classes on Saturday and Sunday, okay. We have classes on Saturday and Sunday, and after that Saturday and Sunday, just in case if you have any query, if you have any doubt, then you don't have to wait for the next class, you don't have to wait for the next session, okay. So this one you will get your support. What you have to do, you have to, like, your trainer is your first POC, okay. Trainer is your first POC, and after that if you have still you have any query, okay, maybe like due to personal or professional commitment your trainer is not available, okay, at that time, then he can redirect your query to someone else, okay. So that as soon as possible you will get the resolution of your query, okay, so that you can proceed further. You don't have to wait for next class, next Saturday, Sunday to get resolution of your query, okay. So in that way we are committed here to provide you the support 24/7, okay. So that you don't have to kind of delay or suffer, okay. Now next thing, certificate. After successfully completion, okay, completion, we will provide you the certificate so that you can refer those certificate, you can use that certificate maybe like your company internal, okay, so that you can showcase, right? You have just you are like kind of doing that upskilling, or you are learning the new thing, okay, any purpose, okay. Or maybe in the profile also you can mention those certificate. To these certificate, this kind of certification will provide you the weightage, okay. So for that one we'll provide the certificate, okay. Yeah, anyone guys, any doubts of anyone, anything till here, anyone, any doubt? Okay, yeah. So next thing we have tools, okay. Next thing we have tools. So first thing, Qualcomm tools, okay. Qualcomm side we have QXDM and QCAT, okay. So both of these are, so all of these are, means these two are proprietary tool, okay. Means we need license, okay, for using this tool. We cannot use this tool without any licensing, okay. So as I mentioned, we are working in this domain, we are providing services, okay. So uh, these tool we require for our field testing, okay. So that now in our testing as well, to give you that better opportunity, to give you the best experience, okay, we are using this tool for our trainings, okay. So QXDM and QCAT from Qualcomm, ELT, MediaTek, okay, and then now Logel and Wireshark, okay. So these 5 tools we have, which we will use for our training purpose. Okay, and the same tool you will get for your hands-on. Okay, so might be like some topics we will use that QXDM, for some topic maybe we will use some other tool. Okay, so in that way you will get chance to work on these all tools throughout your training session. Okay, so I will show you these all tools. Okay, just a second. Okay, this is ELT. Okay, this is ELT MediaTek tool. Okay, so here all these logs, whatever logs we have, okay, all these logs you can see in this tool. So suppose whatever we are learning thoroughly, at the same time we will show you all these log in the tool. Okay, and these are the information element which I was talking about. Okay, whatever parameters we have in that message, okay, L2 log, L1 trace, L2 log, okay, everything you can see, everything you can see in the log. Okay, everything you can see in the log. Okay, every channel, every message. Okay, so we will discuss about how to open the log, how to filter out these messages. Okay, what all logs you want to check, where to see these messages, how to apply the filters. Okay, everything, each and everything we will discuss day by day, topic by topic, so that end of the course you will have the complete understanding. Okay, complete understanding of these tools. Okay, maybe like Deepak, can you please share some other tools? Okay, this is QXDM. Okay, this is QXDM. Here also you can see. Okay, these are all are the messages. Okay, these all are the messages. Let me filter out these messages. Okay, here we are applying some filters. Okay, so we are just filtering out the OTA messages. Okay, so here these messages you can see, these OTA messages you can see. Okay, these OTA messages you can see, and similarly, okay, just a second, let it complete. Okay, yeah. So here you can see, after selecting one message, okay, downside you can see the information element. Okay, any message, whatever information element it is carrying, okay, whatever information element, like here you downside, you can see whatever parameters we have inside that message, whatever information element we have inside that message, each and everything you can see, each and everything you can check in detail. Okay, in detail you can see each and everything you can check, analyze in detail. Okay, yeah. Next tool, Deepak. This is your QCAT. Okay, that is also Qualcomm. Okay, so here also you can see right side we have flow. Okay, complete flow where we have all the messages. Okay, and sorry, left side we have all the messages. Right side you can see the parameters, a information element which we have inside that particular message. Okay, so all things understand in that way. First, thoroughly we will understand this call flow, information element, whatever we have, possible values, whatever we have. Okay, and we will see exact same thing in the tool. Okay, so that we will have the complete understanding of this any topic. Okay, another tool, Deepak, Loja. Okay, this is Lojal. Okay, this is Lojal. Okay, here you can see, like again, left side you can see the messages. Okay, whatever all the messages we have. So this is like we are taking access from the directly from the lab. Okay, all these setups, all these things. Okay, this is setup also connected with the logging. Okay, so here you can see each and every logs. Okay, and right side you can see the information element, the parameters, whichever parameters we have in the log. Okay, means that these are the live log you can see here. Okay, means we have connected our device with it, with this kit, this testing bed. Okay, and left side you can see that logs is direct log is live logs are going on. Okay, yeah, Deepak, Lojan, this Vaishark, the last. Okay, so this is Wireshark. Okay, this is Wireshark, and this is something like uh, to analyze the PCAP log. Basically, we use this Wireshark tool. Okay, so this one we have. Again, similarly, we have here you can see the messages. Okay, whatever all messages we have, and lower side you can see the information, the parameters, whatever like this particular message is getting. Okay, yeah, I'm sharing back my screen. Thank you, Deep. Thank you so much. Okay, yeah, send it out so far. Anyone, anything, any query? Okay, yeah. So these are some labs we have. Okay, these are the customer labs. Okay, remotely only, thoroughly we can discuss. Thoroughly we can discuss. Okay, now, so these are ORAN labs. Okay, so we cannot show these lab live. Okay, but yeah, offline we can discuss. Thoroughly we can discuss, so that you will get chance to learn these advanced test setup, advanced test scenarios as part of your training. Okay, so that is like RU, like let me show you the end-to-end setup. Okay, that is RU. It is connected with DU simulator. Okay, this is ORAN setup. Okay, so these are all things we will discuss. These are all things we will discuss in detail. Okay, so that you will have the complete understanding of that uh, test setups and technologies. Okay, this is similarly your UE. Okay, UE. So that reference device and DUT concept. Okay, so DUT is whatever device under test, whatever device you are testing. Okay, and then reference devices, which is kind of your already tested device. Okay, reference devices your already tested device which you are testing, or maybe like for comparison we can use that reference device. Okay, then this is like in detail we will discuss about like what is use of these port. Okay, why we have these many ports. Okay, when we are testing, how to make connection, how we will connect this device with some simulator. Okay, what exactly we'll do when we are testing this with in the field. Okay, so these all things we will discuss in detail. These all things we will try to understand in the detail. Okay, so that you will have understanding about each and every concept with respect to your real industry requirement. Yeah, this is your base station. Okay, earlier we have seen those was like your UE setups. Okay, that is your base station setup. Okay, this is just to give you that idea about like how the lab look like. Okay, so these are the complex setups, complex connection. Okay, simulator. Okay, lot of testing beds we have. in the lab. Okay, so these all things we will discuss about. Okay, means how exactly what is the work environment we have. Okay, what is the responsibilities we have as a protocol testing engineer. Okay, what all things we will get. Okay, what all opportunities we will get to learn. Okay, so these all things we'll understand, these all things we will discuss. Okay, end to end. Yeah, these are some of the companies. Okay, these are some of the companies which are working in this domain. Some is left, like these are like Qualcomm, MediaTek. Okay, UE side we have like Apple, Samsung, Oppo, Vivo, OnePlus. Okay, all these companies also working in this domain. Apart from that, here we have like some service-based company. Okay, and some product-based company. When we are saying when we are saying service-based company, okay, when we are saying service-based company which are working for some customer, okay, which are working for some customer, like for an example, your TCS, your Infosys, okay, those are working for customer. Like Nokia, okay, Nokia is product based company. Okay, this is one operator. Okay, SCL is service based company. LTTS service based company. Okay, L&T, Geo is operator. Okay, this is operator, whereas an operator. Okay, Trumind is service based company. Okay, TCS is service based company. Okay, so these all company, Rakuten is operator. Okay, these all companies are working in this. Okay, these all companies are working in this domain, and okay, and some of the chipset vendors. Okay, like I mentioned, right, MediaTek and that Qualcomm. Okay, all of these companies are working. So here we have basically opportunity. Here we have vacancies and openings. Okay, so this is just to give you that understanding of that companies. Okay, that players which we have in this domain. Yeah, anyone, any doubts so far, guys? Anyone, anything? Okay, yeah, let's discuss about the syllabus. Okay, so starting with the LT. So whatever we will discuss, we'll start from the very basic. Okay, start from very basic, the call flows, that is scratch LT basics. Okay, so like here you can see like LT architecture might be most of you are aware with of that LT architecture. Okay, but still we will discuss about this LT architecture. Then we have LT bands. Okay, LT frame structure, bandwidth. Okay, whatever like OFDM and SCFDM concept, what is CP. Okay, so these all things we will discuss. Then we have like LT power on the call flow, the procedure we have. Okay, means once we turn on our UE, once we switch on our UE, so how exactly that UE will attach to the eNote P. Okay, so that we will discuss in detail, like PSS, SSS decoding. Then we will decode MIB and SB, then RACH. Okay, what is all type of RACH we have. Okay, then we have here like how we will establish the RRC connection. Okay, then we have how we will establish the we will send the attach, and after the attach how we will do the authentication. Okay, how we will establish the security mode command. Okay, all these things we will discuss. Just a second. Yeah, okay, so how we will do this authentication. Okay, mutual authentication we do in case of LT. Okay, my UE as well as eNote B, they both wants to authenticate each other just to check like whether that UE is authenticated one or not, or that network is authenticated one or not. Okay, then we have RRC procedures. Okay, RRC state and reconfiguration, reestablishment, release. These are the procedures we have at RRC. Then we have handover scenario. Okay, when X2 and X1 handover we have, then how exactly we do the measurement, how exactly we do that measurement report. Okay, everything, each and everything we will send, we will be able to see. Then we have Okay, some more scenario we have like CSFB call flow. Okay, then we will have some procedures layer wise. Okay, MAC layer procedures. So MAC layer procedures like uh, MAC layer functionality like MAC PDU, MAC subheaders, control elements we have. Okay, HARC procedure we have, SR, BSR, PH. Okay, these all procedures we have. Okay, for the MAC layer. Then we have like paging, DRX. Okay, then RLC layer. RLC is one of the protocol. Okay, that's same similar to the MAC. Okay, here we have data transfer mode like AM, TM, and UM mode. Okay, those things we will understand. Then we have the aggregation layer. Okay, sorry, carrier aggregation. Okay, what all type of aggregation we have, the data throughput analysis, those things we will understand. Then we will jump to the 5G. Okay, similar to the 4G, 5G also we will start learning from the scratch. Okay, scratch, like here you can see like introduction of 5G, whatever use cases we have 5G. Okay, the 3G PP standard we have for 5G, two flavor we have in the 5G, NSA and SA, that we will understand what is the requirement of that NSA and SA, why we need these two different implementation, different deployments. Okay, so then we'll understand the deployment option. Okay, so here we have deployment option like service based architecture. Okay, and so network slicing, then we have what is that requirement of network slicing. Okay, then we have the different band. Okay, FR1, FR2. So earlier we were having only one range, but now in 5G we have FR1 and FR2. Okay, so those things we will understand. Then we have different spectrum. Okay, different like SUL, SDL. Okay, so then we have, this is very important, right? So here we have like SS block. Earlier we were having like PSS, SSS, and MIB. Those we were having separately. Okay, but now in case of 5G we have one block which we are calling SSB. Okay, this one layer, this SDAP, that is also a new layer in 5G. Those things we will understand. Okay, like SS burst, that is kind of new implementation in 5G we have. Okay, then we have code set, that is also a new concept in 5G we have. Okay, then DCI, downlink control information, quality of services. Okay, RRC state. RRC state, earlier we were having only two states. Okay, RRC idle and connected, but now in case of 5G we were having one additional state which is RRC inactive. Okay, so that also we will try to understand like what is different RRC state we have in case of 5G. So whatever 5G we will cover, we will keep things in mind so that we whatever we were doing in the LE, so that we will be able to compare the behavior of 5G with the 4G. Okay, so that will be easy to understand. Okay, then all the call flows like beamforming, very important part of 5G. So whatever we do in LT, sorry, in 5G, those are beamformed only. Okay, means that SSB beam, then we have RAS, that beam correspondence, enable and disable. Okay, so these all things we will understand with the massive MIMO concept. Okay, so in the 5G we have a vast use case of massive MIMO and beamforming. Okay, so those separately we will try to understand what all factors we have which will impact my massive MIMO, what all factors we have, or use cases we have of this beamforming and massive MIMO. Those all things we will understand. Okay, then call flows, the separately we'll see the NSA and SA call flow. Okay, how exactly we'll attach with the SA, how exactly we'll attach with the NSA. Okay, where we have differences. Okay, so all these things we'll understand. Then we have ORAN. Okay, so ORAN also, first we will understand about that basic stuff like history of ORAN. Okay, what is ORAN, goal, what exactly we are trying to achieve with that ORAN. Then here we have CUDU and RU concept that we will understand. Okay, earlier we were having BBU and RU. Okay, earlier we were having BBU and RU, but in this ORAN now we have this CUDU and RU. Okay, now we have this CUDU and RU, so that we will understand, that we will see like what is that CU, what is DU, what is RU, what is that responsibility of these all three is not okay. So based on this split option, we have divided that responsibility into three, okay, three module. So maybe okay. Now next one we have like architecture of ORAN, okay, like different nodes we have like RIC, near RIC, non-RIC, SMO, okay. Then we have this SMO. The SMO is kind of your controller. Then we have CPRI and ACPRI. So earlier when we were having that in the LT, BBU and RU, at that time we were using that CPRI protocol, okay. But now we have that ECPRI with the help of and because of that ECPRI only. Now my this protocol is open only, open in nature, and we can multi-vendor operations we can support. Okay, so those things we'll understand. Okay, then finally we'll understand the differences between CPRI and CPRI. Okay, and
Yeah, Rahul.
procedure. Okay, that is very important. Hello.
Just give me 2 minutes. We'll share my screen.
Sure.
So my screen is visible.
Yes, visible.
So recently placed candidate, guys, you can see Neha Singhal. He previously worked in Ericsson Global. Also, is having 2-year gap, left the Ericsson, and he joined TELUS. You can verify through the LinkedIn. Recently, he joined as a TELUS in New York as a protocol testing or wireless IoT engineer in Toronto. The package will be 1 CR. And another candidate, Arvind Kumar Kishore. Previously, he worked as a rent integration engineer. Now he is going to join Verizon. Recently, he's completed the training. Here is the post for certificate. The last package will be 8 lakh, and now he will secure the 16 lakh, 16 LPA. Another candidate as well is Prasanna. He is in Foxconn. He joined Bit Celica, Bit triple package. So this is the recent placement. We are offering hands-on training so that you can go through the hands-on and you can make confident. Here is the Neha comment as well. He is taking their hands-on training on QXDM, ULT, and okay, Rahul, you can continue.
Okay, thank you. Okay, yeah. So last we were discussing about, then we have these planes. Okay, plane, U plane, S plane, and M plane. Okay, so those things we will discuss in the M plane. Okay, yeah, guys. Anyone any doubt so far? Anyone anything? Okay, then let me. Okay. So let's discuss about quickly what is protocol, okay, and what is day-to-day activity of a protocol testing engineer. Okay. So guys, anyone any idea what is protocol? Anyone anything? What is protocol? Yeah, guys, anyone? Sham, Rishikesh, Deepak, anyone guys?
No, sir, we don't. No, sir.
No, actually, sir,
In
you
general
are saying
terms, protocol is
Sorry, one by one.
yeah,
Yes.
no, in terms of theory, it's a little bit different, I think. It's a like a definition, it's a set of rules and regulation which is decided by the one organization, which is the, I think, combination of worldwide seven organization, they just build one, I think, what we call it, organization is there, so that decided the rules and regulation by that we need to follow, means all telecom companies need to follow that rules and protocols.
Okay.
So
Okay.
these are that organization used to set the rules and regulation or versions, so that need to followed by everyone. So it's a set of rules and regulation which we need to follow. In common words, we can say that.
Okay. Yeah. Anyone else? Yeah. Sham, you, Satyam, yours.
yes, I'm gonna say the same thing. Like protocol in general term is a set of rules for anything, like any organization, any testing, or anything you can say. These are the set of rules we need to follow.
Okay. Okay, you were adding something.
Sorry. Actually, it's maybe a term of a set of rules and defining and that uh, communication systems, and it's depends on organizations and should be efficiency, reliability, and communications in between the device. So it's maybe term there.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Let me. Yes, correct. Okay. So that is set of rule only. Okay. In that, by definition, that is set of rule. Okay. So now let's understand that what exactly we mean by set of rule. Okay. So let's suppose here we have these two mode. Okay. Two node, two elements. Okay. And we want to establish communication between these two nodes. Okay. This is my, suppose A node B. This is my UE. This is my UE. Okay. Now, suppose this node, this E node B, no French, and this one English. So can we establish communication between them? No.
Yes.
Right?
Oh,
Why?
Oh.
Because they both are following two different languages. Right? To
Mm.
establish this communication, what is the requirement? Both should follow
common
the same
language.
same language. Okay. Now compare it this English. What rule we are following? Grammar, vocabulary, anything. Okay, tenses. Whatever these rules we are following in this English, that is set of rule. Okay, that is set of rule. That is protocol which we are following in the English. So whoever is saying they are proficient in the English, they know English, they are directly saying that they are following these rules. This statement clear, everyone? Okay. So for this communication, whatever rule we are following, whatever protocols we are following, everyone in the system should follow that rule. These are the rules. Okay, these we are referring as protocol. Similarly, if we are saying that LT, let's compare LT with the English. Now in this LT, we have some rules. We have some rules. L3, L2, L1. Here we have NAS and RRC. Here we have MAC, RLC, and PDCP. And here we have 5. These are set of rule. These are the protocols which we are following in the LT. And if we are saying that my UE and eNode B, they both are supporting LT, okay? So that what exactly they are supporting? They are supporting these protocol. So as a protocol testing engineer, it's our responsibility to validate these protocols, validate the functionality of these protocols. Clear guys, everyone? Any doubt, anyone? Okay, now who defined this protocol? As you guys mentioned, we have 3GPP, third generation partnership project. Okay, so here we have some government organizations, okay, companies, research institute, okay, like for an example, our IIT NITs. Okay, Miss IIT Kanpur, Hyderabad, Madras, okay, they are working in this research only. That is end of the day wireless research, right? Wireless domain. So they are also contributing in this domain. Okay, they all are part of this one 3GPP. Okay, and this 3GPP define the rule and regulations of that protocols, which is nothing but your LT protocols, rules of LT. Clear, everyone? Any doubt, anyone? Okay, now let's understand the responsibilities, okay, and the flow we have now. Okay, let's understand quickly. So first we have some client. Okay, let's suppose here we have Samsung. So the project management team and the sales team, they will define about the pricing and that whatever we can deliver or not. Okay, then we have system team, okay, who will take care of the requirements. Okay, let's see here. Here we have in the software team, we have two teams. One is testing team, one is development team. Okay, so whatever requirement we have discussed here, suppose we will discuss about, like we will support SA, NSA. Okay, roughly I'm writing. Okay, NSA and SA. So what they will do, development team will now develop that SA and SA in C or C++. Okay, whatever language they will prefer, Golang, okay, whatever language they will prefer. Okay, now next thing, they will drop their code, they will provide their code to the testing team. Okay, now whatever technology we are testing, suppose SA, they provided the software version 1 for SA. Okay, so now for SA standalone, what we will do, we will do some documentation which we are calling that LLD, low level design document, means whatever we support, whatever we can develop, whatever we can test. Okay, everything. Okay, now we will do the test case designing and planning. Okay, so whatever new features we will get, first thing we have to do the test case designing. Okay, first thing we have to do the test case designing. Test case design is something very easy and straightforward process. The goal of these things are how exactly we will validate this feature, how exactly we will validate this feature as a feature. Okay, then we will take care of this testing environment. Okay, then we will do the test execution. Okay, if that particular scenario passing, okay, then we will submit report as pass. If we have some issue, suppose we found a bug, a issue, okay, that particular assay is not working fine, then we will raise this bug, that issue, to the development team again. Again, they will provide fix, maybe software version 2. Okay. Again, we have to do again like this execution. Again, we will do the log analysis. Again, we will check whether the scenario is working fine or not. Okay. Now, once the scenario pass, then we will submit the bug report. Okay. So our responsibility is whatever we are developing, the software development team is developing, we have to test each and every aspect of that feature in detail, so that once we deploy that in their market, or maybe like once provide that build, okay, suppose software version 20 is stable one, okay, we will provide that to the customer. Now customer will test. Okay, now for an example, customer is observing some bug, some issue, okay, that is not a correct work, okay, means somewhere the tester team is not doing correct work. Okay, so our responsibility is to find out as much issue we can, so that development team can fix those issues, and our software, whatever software we are releasing to the customer, or maybe customer release to the in the field, that will be very, very stable, so that we will not face any major issue, any major maybe like bugs in the field or in the, at the customer. Clear? So that is our responsibility. Clear? So to fulfill this requirement, theory concept, as well as to find out these bugs, to do the log analysis, practical or log analysis, this is something which will help out help us to fulfill this all requirement or work as a protocol testing engineer. Clear, guys? Anyone, any doubt? Now you can ask if you have any query. Prakash, you were asking something about, now you feel free to ask. Yeah, guys, anyone, anything? Now we are open for questions.
I have a one doubt, sir. Actually,
Yeah.
some I used to see on LinkedIn that companies are, in skills they are asking that they need the engineer that has experience in L1, protocol testing, L2 protocol testing, or L3 protocol testing. So
Mm-hmm.
actually, we are going to, that learn that all three layers protocol
Yes,
testing,
yes,
or we are
yes.
going
All
to do that, in only in one particular layer.
no, no, all the layer will come into the picture, right? Discuss in this one.
Okay, so all
Save
three
to it,
layers
right?
that you have
Yeah, all.
mentioned in that L1, L2,
Yes,
L3.
yes, yes, yes. Those L1, L2, L3. Okay. Miss, for an example, let me say like this one. Okay, RAG. RAG is part of L2 MAC layer. Okay. This
Mm-hmm.
PSS SSS, that is file layer. S1 SIP2, that is RRC layer. Okay. So in that way, whatever call flows we will discuss, whatever scenarios we will discuss, we will try to cover functionalities of all the layers.
With practical knowledge.
Yes, with practical. Yes, correct.
Okay. So these we are going to learning that UE side or RAN side, or for
Both sides,
both.
both. For both, for both.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Anyone else? Anyone, guys? Okay, here you can see in the tool, right? You can see all the layers we have here. MAC layer, RLC layer, PDCP layer, everything. Everything we have here. Okay, so whatever we will learn, whatever we will understand, we will try to see from all layer point of view.
Okay, sir.
Everything you learn with practical approach from day one. Also, you will get hands-on so that you will be more confident.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Deepak, where are you working, router? In which organization?
So currently, I'm working in Emry Cloud Telecom. Means I'm in DT side, not in that protocol. But I want to switch.
In last year back, one candidate joined Mr. Alok from Emry Cloud.
Okay.
Yes, and after finish the course, is selected.
Okay, sir.
I hope your communication done with us on WhatsApp.
No, no, no. Oh, okay. So, with you. I think,
Yes,
yeah, I have done. Yeah.
I have
I
seen your message.
exactly.
I have
Yeah.
seen your message.
Hmm.
Yes.
Exactly. I'm not sure, but maybe I have done. I have communication with you.
Anbu Geo. Geo is your surname?
No, actually. When he got a call,
Okay. Where are you in Geo? Chennai.
yeah.
I worked long time in NHQ.
Not in NHQG,
Last
actually. Earlier I was no. I'm not working in RCP. So I'm working as a network engineer. That means IANR. You should know about that in Geo.
INL, senior field engineer.
Yeah, senior field engineer, of course.
You are expert of fiber, microwave, E-node B, E-node B,
No.
alarm.
Actually, what is
You are
happening
master
earlier I
of
was.
everything. You are
No,
doing everything for
actually.
Geo, but Geo is not giving more.
Yeah, so a lot of contradiction is there.
So you have good opportunity. You are working in Geo. Geo is doing protocol testing as well. Okay. So you
But I
learn and
don't
you
have
can.
any access for that day.
Huh?
Now, what is the concern? If you're working in the RCP, so there is a lot of tools, so you can work it over there. But of course, I'm working in JC level. We don't have access to anything. Just we have follow only the team.
One INL I placed before 3 years back. What is the name,
Okay.
Rahul? Rahul,
He's from South India.
many from South India. One name
Okay.
What is the name of candidate having placed 8 to 28 something package?
I need to
Vijay.
recall. Vijay
Vijay.
or will be like anyone. I am not able to
Full
recall.
form Vijay. One of the INL from MP. He joined
He was from
and
MP, right? Yeah.
almost package is 7 to 8 LPA and experience around 15 plus.
Of course.
Yes. First he joined Take a Star Chennai. Then he is AMJ AMJ wireless
Vijay
something
Verma.
organization.
Vijay Verma.
Vijay Verma. Vijay Verma.
Vijay Verma. Vijay Verma.
Now he is working in JMA.
JMA. Okay.
Yes, he is a senior field engineer INL from MP Indore. Then he joined just after the training. He joined Chennai, Take a Star, around 18 to 19 LPA.
Yeah,
Then
actually,
he
what
joined.
is happening? Actually, what is happening? 5 years before I was working in a routing institute. So after I got a promotion in campus and that I don't have any access to do anything.
Your
So
voice
just
is
I
not
wanted
clear
to,
for me.
maybe I use headphone. I just use it. You can hear me right now?
Okay, no.
Yeah,
Okay.
earlier I was
So
working
guys,
as a
yes, please go ahead.
yeah. Earlier I was working in a routing and switching.
Okay.
So after I got a
Networking
promotion as
part.
a IA and a senior field engineer in Geo, I don't have access to anything. That means I couldn't do anything because I have only followed the team.
Yes, you have to coordinate with team with less amount of CTC.
Yeah, of course.
Correct, na? Your
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
experience is above 10
Yeah, of course. Only Geo in around
year,
10 years.
and you are, yes, you are not getting more than 10 LPA.
Not like that, of course. Around 6 LPA. That's
Correct or wrong?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, yes. Majority of Geo field engineers, senior field engineers, they are getting around 4 to 8 or 10, max to max.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maximum is 10, maximum is 10. But most
In
of them
metro
are
cities,
in a 6 to 8
they
category.
will get 15 or 20. Yes, 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 correct.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I will let you know later.
So,
I will
guys,
discuss
who
with
is
you.
yes, 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 yes. So, guys, who is interested to make your career into this domain so that you will get more CTC in terms of whatever you are doing or you are earning as of now? Can you raise your hand? No problem. If you are not able to raise your hand, you can connect with our team. Rahul, you can show the poster so that he can connect with you. Satyam, you want to say something? Sep, Rishikesh, Prakash, Deepak. We are here for next 2-3 minutes. If you have any doubt, you can.
I have a question like
Satyam, you want?
how past telecom experience can help learn these things quickly. Like we are doing walk testing and drive testing for a couple of years. That will help us, or is it something
You
very
know,
new?
you okay. You are collecting the log, right? You are collecting the log, but you don't know what inside the log in correct way, right or wrong?
Yes, yes.
If you know whatever you are collecting, you do analysis by yourself, you will get more opportunity. Here you will learn into the packet whatever you are collecting log in terms of you are in network side majorly the companies focus on layer 3 message, but in protocol testing you will get physical to NAS layer, all L1, L2, L3, and you will get master of the technology with log analysis through the multiple tools. It will help to enhance your career into this domain. I hope you got my answer.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. So those who are interested, you can connect with our team. We have limited seats. Either you can join on weekend batch or weekdays batch. Will prefer weekend only. If you wish, we can do on weekdays as well. Weekend you will get 2 hours Saturday and Sunday. Okay.
Yeah, what time we will conduct on Saturday, right? Because in Geo, Sunday is there. It means office is
No
there.
problem. You can join Saturday morning 8 to 9:30 and take the recorded session.
8 to 9:30.
Also, you 8 to 9:30 you can join, or 8 to 10 you can join. Then you can go for office. Take the risk in life. 4 months you will get the next opportunity.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, because in Geo जब तक आप कुछ फर्जी क्लेम नहीं लगाओगे ना, जब तक आपको निकालेगा नहीं. You are दामाद of Ambani.
Could you speak in English?
Yes. It means if you putting wrong billing, you will left the job from the Reliance. Otherwise, you will continue lifelong in Reliance Jio. I hope got in English.
Yeah. Okay, I can answer.
Okay, no problem, guys. You can connect. Whoever is interested to join. Thanks for joining today's session. Thanks, Rahul, Deepak, and all. Arun,
Thank
you
you.
want to say something?
Thank
You
you, sir.
joined late. Arun? Arun, you want to say something?
No, sir.
Okay, you are happy in telecom?
Can I get this recorded video? Because I
Yes, you will
joined
get.
late.
You joined our WhatsApp group.
No, not yet.
So Rahul, you can show once again.
Arun, are you from Tamil Nadu?
No.
Okay.
I'm from Nepal.
Rahul, you can say once time again so that he will take the screenshot and you can reach out to our team. Guys, you can take the screenshot. You can ping in this number. You will get the recorded session. You can watch. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks all.
Okay.
Okay, thank you all.
Thank you.
Bye bye.